another team in the RLCS on the international stage.
So far, Sub-Saharan African teams have only beaten teams from APAC, but maybe this is the time that changes. A slightly wounded KCP after yesterday versus the Limitless, who did themselves a lot of justice against G2. You know, in the first game, the first 2.5 minutes, they were they were just beating out G2 chance after G2 chance, but they showed they can defend. The question, Achieves, is can they go down the other end and score against these Pioneers?
We shall see if they can get the job done as early on here. Pioneers looking to see if there's any open ground to be found. Banana Head quickly met by Snowy. You like to see him up nice and early and not letting that ball get anywhere near the backboard.
And this is where I think it's so key for Limitless. When they have a couple of seconds to play with the ball, do they have the confidence just to catch it and drive forwards instead of booming it forwards? Dyfor had half a chance earlier and again there, and so far it's been a little bit too simple from him. I think he just needs an earlier call from his team just to take your time. There will be gaps against his Pioneers attack that you can break into for Limitless.
And I do think Dyfor definitely has that capability for the space ID, but definitely looking a little bit more for that from Snowy. As nice little pass through for Pioneers, pushing that ball over onto the blue side, delaying touch from Snowy out to the corner. A lot of space to work with, quickly closed down by Dyfor, and that's that nice direct straight into it, makes a solid challenge and gets the clear that I look for from Dyfor.
Looking like an even game of Rocket League in the opening minute and 10 seconds as Scrub takes to the ceiling for the Pioneers, gets his flip reset, but it's a tad wide, it's forced into the center there. Snowy had to do a fast about turn and then another one on the backboard as well. More good defending from Limitless. We've seen this against G2, and if they can do it against them, they can do it against Pioneers, but they'll have to stand up yet again. Dyfor has the read on Pioneers, at least for now. Now we can go forwards. His touch is a little bit loose, and that's my critique with them so far.
And I think he was trying to bomb that one, get as much power as he could, maybe score the open net. Darth, does he have enough? Unfortunately, no. Hunter already camped out on the backboard, but good. Oh, that actually just floats through.
An absolute sneaker there from Dyfor. I've been critiquing him not taking a touch. He knows more than I do, clearly. Look at this. Just the quick, simple shot. Banana Head thought his teammate would have had it, and it wasn't to be. And Limitless take the game and series lead.
I think Banana Head, there's two things. He either over-rotated into the net with too much speed, or he really thought Dyfor was going to take that ball into the corner. Either way, found himself on the wrong side of the net, couldn't get back to it. And yeah, maybe wanted a little help from his teammates, but regardless, Limitless out in front here in game one. And Scrub, chance to equalize, blasted towards the net, and Darth will deflect. Dyfor unable to find the continuation touch, so here come the Pioneers.
It took them a few games yesterday, Limitless, but they did score goals against G2, a couple of them, in fact, in a game that was in the end lost 5-2. So we know they're capable here, certainly. Hunter has to be aware. That one was
great
the grass
job
as it went down, but could have gone into the goal in the end. Dyfor here's in his own corner. Just wants to make sure that Pioneers can't come forward with too much time on their side.
Really good job from Snowy, just taking that ball away. Banana Head cuts rotation, just keep the ball on the blue side. Is there anything here? Hunter not able to find a pump. We'll get back to it. His teammates are in charge of keeping the ball in play.
Ooh, there's a pass here towards Darth. He's found as well, and he scores it. 2-0 Limitless.
Darth getting it done here. They find the seam up the side. Banana Head a step too late to the challenge. Hunter so much ground to cover to get to the ball. Tackling in the open field, got to be one of the hardest things to do in just about any sport where that's allowed. And Limitless sneak on through.
The Limitless composition is certainly working. Dyfor trying to pick those passes out to his left and to his right. When he has players in front of him, more than capable of finding them. And Pioneers are seeing a Sub-Saharan African problem in front of them. How do they deal with this? Another shot saved from Banana Head. Scrubs up, but the pass goes nowhere. There's Dyfor again, putting more pressure on Pioneers. This game 3 minutes in, and Limitless well on top.
Well on top and looking comfortable, but it's a long way to go yet. Leads evaporate in an instant. We saw that yesterday with the Crew G1 series, up 2 in a very similar situation, and that game ran away from them. We shall see if Limitless is able to find a way to continue success here in game 1, as Scrub needs a little bit of help with that demo coming through in the middle of the box. Shot on target, delayed, to Dyfor out to the corner.
And what we're seeing from Limitless is that despite being a very large fish in their pond back home, they are more than capable of doing the dirty work and just hanging back on their own goal line. Being brutal in defense. That was brutal attack though from Scrub around the corner. How's he forced that one in?
Great job from Scrub. Just makes the car as big as possible on this bounce around the corner. Says, don't let it go. Keep it around there. Just bounces it off the wall a few times. Pinball, nothing wrong with being the bumper. Just gets it off the post and goes right in.
Enough, perhaps, to wake up the Pioneers in this opening game. Scrub has brought them back into it, but the kickoff is favorable for Limitless to dive for around the corner. Scrub with Darth in his way, gets it over him. Here's Banana Head to dive for. Backflips there. It's going to go just wide. To dive for is able to at least try and keep this one going. Pioneer's warming up for sure. His Scrub could get his second. Almost does. To dive for there on the goal line. Gets a massive save. Banana Head's turn this time. But Darth defended the backboard well and might even get a counter. It's going all the way until Scrub saves.
Great bit of passing there from Pioneers. You're really seeing them try and work really hard and get that ball into some good scoring positions. Love to see Limitless able to hang on tight there. Still a long way to go. 40 seconds can feel like an eternity if, again, you get pressed back. And that time winding down, you know Pioneers are going to bring the house here pretty soon.
Limitless are pushing on further forwards, though. Another shot from to die for. The player can certainly generate some power with that Fennec. It's Banana Head. He's closed down by Darth. Limitless not playing scared at all, charging Pioneers down every time they can. So close to a series lead. It's tantalizingly near right now. Banana Head, he goes high to the ceiling. One more chance maybe is being warmed up. The musty flick can turn into something if he can get a second touch, but no, he can't, and it's in the corner.
Really wanted to see if he had it all the way there, but he's not done yet. Hunter with the flip reset, trying to stall out the defense, and he's going to worm his way into the lower right side. You thought maybe Limitless would get away, but not for free.
Oh, the demo, absolutely massive there. But Hunter still had a lot of work to do. The catch and then the decision to take it into the bottom corner when the despairing dive of the Limitless goalkeeper had already sent him high. 1 second left. We'll probably have OT, but there might be some drum before then. Look to die for.
Okay.
Not quite able to. And we do have OT achieved.
I'm not sure what to expect here in the overtime. Really, as far as I'm concerned, anything could happen. Huge turnaround from Pioneers. Only had a minute to work with. Able to get the job done, and Limitless, a frustrating game one to start to feel, to slip away, especially now that Pioneers starting to really get some good passes as that one goes hard off the backboard. They clear it straight into Banana Head, and thankfully a little bit of space here for to dive for, and there you see him change the pace, recognize the space. Scrub closing the gap quickly, and Limitless just trying to see if they can break out.
Banana Head with the pinch that's not quite effective, and Snowy's coming in now onto the backboard. Scrub gets the read towards Hunter. Banana Head's chasing it down. Darth does his best to get in the way. So for a second or two, but Banana Head will have an opportunity. The flip resets there. No one's there supporting him though, achieved. Scrub is in the end. Scrub gets it over the top, and Pioneers complete the turnaround.
Crazy game one. Banana Head able to finally sneak through to dive for Snowy. A good challenge, but you saw Banana Head rotate that car back, delay a second touch, and threw Snowy's hit offline back into the middle. Great bit of challenging there from the Pioneers to close it out in game one. Frustrating for Limitless, though. Unfortunate. Huge game from to dive for, though. 608 score, 4 saves, 3 shots, getting it done on both sides of the pitch. But overall, Pioneers able to work all the way back.
They had some losses against G2 yesterday, but I feel that for Limitless, that's the one that's going to be toughest for them to bear. This is going to be a real look into their mentality. To concede 2 goals, the second of which with 1 second left, I believe it was. That hurts no matter where you are.
Never feels good. To be fair, they did maybe score one or two that we thought for sure shouldn't quite get in there, but that's okay. A couple of good passing plays. You know the Limitless counterattack has some bite to it, and there it was. It all started off with Scrub getting him back in. Here Hunter was, like you said, that demo opening of so much space, really just tied up to dive for up there on the crossbar. That's always my favorite place to go. If they're on the backboard, just shoot it in the bottom. It's going to be a real tough save, and Hunter executed.
We did have these teams, or these players, should I say, for Limitless. All of them were here last year at the World Championships. Well, they weren't here. They were at Fort Worth in beautiful Dallas at the World Championship 21-22, representing different teams, at least 2 of the 3 of them from the 3rd. So some experience in these sorts of situations. Got themselves a series as well, did the region. So it has been done. For Pioneers and OCE, it's getting more and more tricky to take series. They have to win ones like this because the region is struggling a little bit. But that was Pioneers starting to improve in the second half of that game, and hopefully for themselves they'll continue to as we head on to this map.
Well, you mentioned it just at the end of the previous match. Good chance to see the mental rebound potential here for Limitless. Tough game one to have slip away. Banana Head turned away at the goal line. Follow-up shot, thankfully wide. All of Limitless kind of willing to just let that shot come at them. As that one falls into the middle, Banana Head will clear it away down the side.
Here he comes again, though. Banana Head up against the dive for. Isn't making any mistakes this time. It's 1-0.
Great shot from Banana Head. Look at all this daylight as he pushes up the side. Nobody can test him until he's right on the goal. twelfth trying his best to figure out where that shot's going, but he cut that one all the way towards the middle. Pioneers start off in front.
A series win here would be the perfect birthday present to his mum, who is here supporting him as well, for Banana Head and the rest of Pioneers. And it's starting to look like Pioneers are more than capable. Hunt around the corner. Darth sends it as far as he can. There's Scrub as well. Limitless currently unable to clear their lines. Being kept grounded as well, running out of boost. That's better from Darth. A little bit of mechanical skill there to get that ball at least to the halfway line. Snowy can't do anything to add to it. Hunter now in the corner and achieves. It's all been Pioneers for the last minute or so.
Really solid game 2 from Pioneers. I think they really dialed in where they wanted to approach in game 1. And now they're just saying, look, rinse and repeat. You have to make Limitless show you that they can make the adjustment, find some way to start breaking back out. That's the next big test here for them. As Pioneers, that's a great pass and no one ready for it.
Yeah, Banana Head, he turned it down. It would have been his. Will come again though, this time from the side. Just left to right, sweeping motions from Pioneers. Snowy puts pay to that and sends it right back down. This one's coming down dangerously. Hunter was on the backboard well. Darth's turn this time. twelfth tries to take out Banana Head, can't quite do so. twelfth is still there. If he can beat Scrub, then maybe Limitless are in business. Only one goal in it still, despite the better start from Pioneers. Another touch comes in. Hunter to the side. He is saving Pioneers defensively right now.
Snowy with some very speculative positioning there. He followed that play all the way up the middle with no boost. As Scrub goes right side, he will get turned aside on the goal line, but a demo will keep Pioneers on the offensive side of things. Snowy having to play the ball backwards and maybe a little bit rushed considering his positioning as Banana Head drills a challenge off the backboard. Snowy, uncontested, ends up dripping one down into the middle for Hunter, and Limitless are just trying to find something again. Not a lot of boost over there on the Limitless side.
Yeah, completely starved. Just trying to hold out Pioneers for as long as they can, and this is testament to the improvement Pioneers have made mechanically and rotationally too, but maybe they've overextended. Finally, this one's over! The chance was there, they'll go again! Hunter has to help out his teammate Scrub in the end. Limitless, the counter-attack almost to end all counter-attacks. Now they're having the same done to them. twelfth chases. twelfth gets there. twelfth could get the next touch maybe if he had the boost. Yet again, that is the problem. The resources just not there for Limitless.
Really like to see Darth dive and try and keep this one on the orange half. They're done playing defense, it feels like, and there, Snowy just a step late. Darth, you need 2, and a really nice touch.
Yeah, that was an awkward one. He's been watching Hoxer from yesterday with those saves onto his own backboard. And then getting the next touch to dive for. Scrub puts it in the middle. Snowy pushes it downwards. Limitless are getting these clearances. The Pioneers so far aren't falling into their earlier trap of overcommitting. Hunter's backflips on his own goal line, but then manages to make up for it by going to the backboard. Darth up against Banana Head. Snowy's getting involved, and Limitless are starting to turn this game around now.
Definitely starting to get away from their own half, at least for some extended stints. Not a lot of offense, but the ball is moving towards that midfield a little bit more often than it was at the start. Attempted air dribble bump. Snowy can't square it up, and the shot doesn't have the pace to beat the defense.
He just snatched at it. That was potentially the moment from Limitless. Pioneers live to fight another day and keep their lead on the cusp of 2-0 in the series. twelfth pirouetting around the ball. Scrub's going long. Darth waiting underneath it, hoping that he can get the read from Scrub. And it was the correct decision. Limitless doing a great job staying grounded, not rushing things. But you're right, Achieves. They just have to keep the ball in the orange half.
Lot to figure out here again. Snowy seeing if he can find some way through that midfield defense. twelfth trying the same thing, but Pioneers just all over them. They want to make sure they secure their own corner boost as well. It's been a very difficult game in terms of boost control for Limitless to stay with plays. Got to give a huge credit to Pioneers for really trying their best to limit Limitless's options.
They have one more option in the final 25 seconds. So far it's Pioneers who have managed to wrestle the initiative right back from Limitless. And they were getting on top. Banana Head wants to kill it right here, but twelfth hits over the top of Scrub. Unfortunately for him, Hunter was back. Good read from Hunter. Now into the corner. The second touch is there. Scrub could be chasing it, but Pioneers, they're staying vigilant and staying disciplined, not making any mistakes.
Good pass with a bump.
Snowy passes to twelfth. Can the ball be returned? It can. Darth is there. He might have a chance.
Get it middle.
Where's the touch? He couldn't get the read. And Pioneers, they take their 1-0, and they are more than happy with that.
And you saw Darth again. What was the one similar factor to the rest of the game? He's having to make that read and get it middle with nothing in the tank. You get one opportunity to jump at it, and without the ability to adjust, couldn't figure it out. Limitless, they're close. They're so close, but right now they're definitely getting map controlled by Pioneers, scooping up all that boost, and even when they get pushed back into their own half and they're trying to hit the ball so that they can go and get the boost in their own corners, and Pioneers knows that. So they're saying, yeah, I know you're going to drop the ball, and I'm going to let you drop the ball, but as soon as you grab that boost, I'm going to bump you right back off it. We're just going to hold the ball again.
Pioneers doing a great job as well, staying solid, not making any mistakes,
Yep.
not allowing Limitless in for free. You know, after the first game where there was a couple of misplays for the goals, I think in this one they said, look, let's just lock down. Let's make sure we are not giving them a thing. If they score against us, they have to earn every single centimeter that ball travels towards our goal. And to Pioneer's credit, that game plan seemed effective.
Yeah, there were certainly a couple opportunities for Limitless. There were one or two really solid counterattacks where it's like, okay, if you're going to score, it's probably got to be around this shot or perhaps this possession. And unfortunately, they just couldn't quite
Did
convert
Stowe
him.
just fall on his chair? I think
Did he? Did it just like
I think he
chunk
just had
back?
the kick. I think he went, whoa, I'm awake now, I'm awake. I just saw out the corner of my eye when I was looking at you, Chiefs. But yeah, they're seeming pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
They seem relaxed, and they have taken a timeout as well, have Limitless. So now they can fix any chair issues, sort those out, lean back, relax as much as they
Nobody's
want
chairs
to.
broke, guys. This is not a gameplay timeout. No, we
Yeah.
know what we're doing. Just make sure it works. He's testing it.
Bring on the chair engineers. That's why I like this. It's like, yeah, that's why we're losing. Because our chairs, they're a bit
chairs,
leany,
bro.
you know, a little bit. We're not tilted, just the things that we're sitting on are. But no, I've been impressed with Limitless. I really have. They seem like a disciplined team. They've certainly got a clear play style. To Die For is the one who links the play as much as he can.
Yep.
It's just that final touch, that final read that's not quite there.
Yeah, so you're really having to think about how you progress here from Limitless. You think about the biggest problem. The biggest issue in Game 2 was 100% the boost. Game 1, it kind of felt a little bit back and forth, a little more balanced. There's a lot more opportunities for Limitless. Game 2, totally starved out. So you're going to have to be willing to accept a little bit of risk here, I think, on the Limitless side of things. Someone's going to have to go take a risk, be willing to say, I'm going to go out. You guys are going to be on defense in a 2-on-3 for a second. I'm going to go take away one of these 100 pads in the midfield, or maybe go for a bump in the midfield and just take myself completely out of it so we can open up a little bit of space so that we can start to move around the pitch a little bit more freely. And Limitless is probably going to have to start with something around those lines if they want to get operating on the offensive side again.
Game 3 begins back on the stadium maps. As To Die For gets the early save. Banana Head is coming in. Limitless, what will they have been discussing in that 60 seconds? Will we see a difference in playstyle or just more at the same with better chairs? That can only be found out right here, right now. But it's Pioneers starting out on top. Huge finish from Scrub.
On Snowy's camera the whole way there in-game. Nothing in the tank. Has to go up the backboard. And do you think he saves that if he stalls? If he stalls the car, does he have enough length there to get it out?
I think the finish was good enough that he always would have had it. The only way to save that, Batmobile.
You need the plank, baby.
Longer car, more saves achieves.
That's right. That's why every team needs one Dominus at least.
It's true. At Moist Esports
At
and
Moist.
at Cash. Here we go, though. Let's see what these 3 Fennecs can do. Actually, there were 3 Fennecs involved in that pinch. 2 from Pioneers, 1 from Limitless.
Free ball, okay.
And it's in the ball sideways. To Die For has his free ball, and he is slowing down now a little bit more. Achieves, you seem frustrated at that play.
It's always very frustrating when you say, okay, here's the opportunity, and then bang, challenge comes through right when you think you're about to take possession. As you can see, Twisted Minds do defeat Moist.
And I'll tell you what as well, that makes Pioneers' loss to Twisted Minds more acceptable retroactively, because there were large periods where Pioneers were on top against Twisted Minds. You know, they made those mistakes. Without those, they could have taken him down. Now they've beaten Moist, so they'll be feeling good. But so will Limitless after that pass and that finish.
Great bit of timing here from Darth. Just switches up how fast he shoots it. Scrub's got to contain the entirety of his half. He is all alone, and he thinks that shot's going middle of the net somewhere with power. And Darth just drops it low on the left-hand side. Great bit of placement.
Pioneers are laughing it off, but 1 or 2 more Limitless goals and they'll start to feel a little bit more frustrated, you would wager, as Hunter tries to charge down To Die For. Scrub is waiting underneath it. Great first touch from him and a huge demo from Hunter. Scrub, well, can he get the second one? He doesn't need to. There's Banana Head. It's 2-1 Pioneers.
Huge aggro from Banana Head. His teammate gets a demo, so he says, yeah, we'll play the 2-on-1. I think I can outmuscle Darth, and thankfully he didn't actually have to. Darth was not able to find a touch there following that play around his backboard, but Banana Head saw a chance his teammate's demo gave him, and he took it.
Pioneers respond in kind. An instant lead return for them. You can see why they were chuckling after conceding. They knew it was about to happen, but here's the dive for Hunter. There's a question being asked for him, and his first touch actually impeccable from within his own goal line. Put it in the perfect position.
Ooh, and another one.
Then chased it down again. Snowy's rotating out wisely. Banana head up against Darth. Darth wins, and Hunter is going to be charged down by Snowy. Snowy has the read. He wants to get the redirect. Scrub knew what was happening, and Scrub said no.
Yeah, Scrub doesn't care who's trying to take that shot. They know better at this point.
Or his own teammate, apparently.
It's like, nope, we don't let anyone try and hit that.
Into the center where Darth is awaiting. Banana head's first touch above him. Snowy's taken out the game. Tadaifor may be about to have the same thing happen to him, but he's not. He's won that challenge. Now Hunter up against Tadaifor.
Oh.
Hunter just got it far away enough. That could have been dangerous, and now they can come back down the other end. The fake and the flick. Hunter turns the fence into brilliance in the blink of an eye.
It's a two-part breakdown. It felt like the camera we were watching there for Limitless, they really thought Tadaifor was going to keep going for the challenge there, and Tadaifor stopped playing the ball and started to go for the demo, and Limitless wasn't all on the same page, and you saw what happened. Hunter just traps the ball, brings it back down the other way, and Limitless scrambling to recover, concede, and this time the bump comes through. Huge block from Tadaifor. Snowy, can you convert? Not enough. Banana head clears it away.
Again, just not quite got the finishing there from Limitless. Maybe in hindsight you wish you'd gone to above the goal for the double tap. Maybe you hit it a bit more power. Just something a bit more extra spice from Limitless is needed to get past this Pioneers defense. And they are now defending well. They're making themselves tough to beat. Look how deep Hunter is. Ooh, Tadaifor just bypasses it. No, it's backfired.
You'll love to see Tadaifor start this dribble. You can see how deep Hunter is here, so he says, look, I'm going to go quick, and Hunter kind of stops himself on the corner to see if he can react, and he turns around, and Tadaifor says, you just gave me the space, man. I'm just going to rip this 45-degree shot at you in the net. And Pioneers absolutely cooked on that one.
Two teams have been giving each other a little bit of space to play with, and now it's starting to backfire as the game becomes more grounded. Dribbles become ever more important. Tadaifor, whoa, he got one extra touch that Darth didn't want. Darth goes flying. Hunter this time is in the air. Wants to get the air dribble bump. Can he land it? Not quite. Tadaifor from the backboard did enough. Just send that ball sideways, but that pass wasn't ideal. And now Snowy, he can get involved in the conversation. Banana Head tries to whisk it past all the Limitless players, and they are going for these redirects, often achieves.
He's either going for the redirect or he was maybe trying to hit a bump. I'm not sure. Because the line he took, I'm not sure if he would have actually hit the ball, but either way, Limitless, you'll like to see them at least be in a few more positions. Definitely feels like they're still getting pushed a little bit onto their own half more often than not, but it does feel here in this game the boost at least somewhat more even. And Limitless take a lot of space here, a little bit of a double commit. Snowy slows it down, and Tadaifor, boy, do you have to control that one. Great job to throw it into neutral territory.
Snowy uses all of his boost to get that ball back to the Pioneers' half.
Ooh,
Get it back to the half he has. Great first touch from Tadaifor. He challenges it
Oh,
as
I love
well.
it.
He
No!
fakes it, gets the flip reset, dodges it home. It's the Limitless goal of the tournament so far.
Oh, he knew. He says, all three players saw me get that flip reset. They know I got something.
Oh.
And you can see him angle his nose upward. He's like, here it comes. Here it comes. And then he just let it bounce.
He even turned down the wave dash to keep his car far away enough to get some power on it. Beautiful finish there.
That was a great mind game there from Tadaifor. Huge moment, but a long way to go yet. Still down 2 in the series. Got to find a way to win this game. But sometimes it wouldn't be the first time we've seen it. Sometimes it takes one really nice play from your teammate and everybody else on your team comes online. So was that the moment for Limitless?
Darth wants to get this ball as far away from his goal as he can, and he does into the center. Hunter was in the perfect position though, waiting for it. Now he's challenging it, tracking it, watching it all the way, beginning to hunt down these Limitless players. Nothing for now though. Banana Head tries to just punch that one home.
No!
It's going to go just wide. Scrub follows it in though, and it's 4-3.
Couldn't quite find the clear here. Scrub picks it off. Snowy, that's a great challenge, but Tadaifor, I think, expecting that ball to go up the pitch, didn't really see it coming back. Couldn't figure out the bounce over his back shoulder off the wall. And Pioneers put in a dagger with 20 seconds.
You can see now why the smiles are on their faces. They've been a little bit timid recently compared to their early major times Pioneers. But they're enjoying this one, at least for now, and if they can hold for the next 10 seconds. Limitless.
Whoa.
What else do they have in the tank? Snowy into the corner. Tadaifor already up. Good pre-jump. Darth is there. Does he have the fantastic finish? But that's the pass! Not quite! He's already scored a wonder goal as Tadaifor, and he almost got a huge assist there. But it looks like that chance going begging is going to almost end the Limitless fight in this series.
Another one comes back to bite him for Limitless. You thought for a second. To die for, working hard. 5 shots, 2 saves, 1 assist, 2 goals. That was a huge game from him. But boy, when you needed the big double tap from Darth, just could not square it up. It's been tough to find good shooting opportunities. And I will say, Pioneers, they're not giving them the freebies, right?
No,
it's
not
like,
at all.
yeah, we're going to say Darth should have scored it, right? But it's not like that's a gimme.
No.
That's a half chance at best. It's like it's got to be perfect.
The fact that we expected Darth to score that is testament to how well Limitless are playing and how much they belong on stages like this one, in matches like this one against Pioneers, you know, because those are the sorts of goals that you expect to see at this level of Rocket League, and Sub-Saharan Africa are now playing at that level of Rocket League achieves.
And it was a beautiful game from the Pioneers as well. Love the fake flip reset there on the Mobile 1 high performance replay from To Die For. The Pioneers, whew! It's been I would say a complete series from them. It's not been anything crazy like you said after game 1. You actually called that pretty early, didn't you? You're like let's just give them nothing. They're gonna have to come beat us. And
for sure.
They almost did there in game 3, but not meant to be. The road is as long as possible now here for Limitless. Got to win 4 straight. It's got to be a consistent, capable, and execution-heavy 5 minutes if you want to find success here for Limitless. And Pioneers, honestly, you just keep doing what you're doing. You guys are finding the right challenge timing in the box to stymie Limitless's counter, and you're taking away enough boost to make it tough for them to convert some of those chances out of the midfield. This is looking more and more like Pioneers may just kind of keep them at arm's length the whole way throughout.
You're going to be sick of us saying it, but there has never been a reverse sweep in a best of 7 at an RLCS LAN. Maybe, just maybe, this is the time we'll see
This would be
one.
quite one.
This would be quite one. This would be, I think only Stacks casting could make that happen in Chiefs. I don't quite have that magic. Maybe you do as well, I'm not sure, but I know I don't. But anyway, Limitless, they have been performing. They've been playing well. Pioneers, I'm very happy and very impressed at their professional performance as well.
Yeah, love to see the consistent show from Pioneers. A little bit of regain from yesterday in Twisted Minds. Feels good to come out here and feel like you played a solid series of Rocket League, but the job's not done yet. You still got to close it out. As we'll see if Scrub can do just that. Dumped into the middle, Banana Head trying to just jam one through a couple defenders, and Hunter just wanting to control the ball and delay the counterattack as long as possible. Buys time for Banana Head and Scrub to reset here in the midfield, and here comes the attack one more time for the Pioneers.
Great touch there from Scrub. Almost the same over Snowy again. Not quite, so now we can rotate out and let in Hunter, who takes the unexpected shot. And everyone expected that one to be sunk after it hit the post, but just the read wasn't quite there.
Hunter definitely not expecting that one to bounce back at him for sure. Maybe a flip reset over one. A little help, and again, Banana Head met nicely by Snowy. Limitless just pushing Pioneers away from the goal line, but unable to find any real space to clear the ball.
Snowy booms it as far as he can, just trying to clear some space in front of the Limitless goal. It's looking a little bit more like game 2 than games 1 and 3 right now, with Pioneers completely and utterly on top. Maybe Limitless's fight. Let's just tuck it out for a little while. And that is, of course, credit to Pioneers, the way they've faced this challenge. But Darth does come in, opens things up just a little bit, but a great touch from Banana Head. Hunter's in the air. It could be exquisite if he can finish this one. Not quite to be on this occasion, though.
Those are the real testers, you know, when you smash that ball out of the midfield and you got to really stretch to hit that double tap. I would not be surprised to see Hunter hit one of them. He's definitely been on a couple of nice trajectories for him. If he gets another opportunity in this tournament, may well drop for him. Ball in front, Snowy seeing he has time. 50's Hunter, and chipped around one to die for. Gonna make him work for his meal, and it will get covered up by Snowy on the line.
Yeah, Snowy, wonder save right there. Look, for all the world that Pioneers are about to take the lead. Not quite to be with Snowy there. Still may happen. Hunter to the double tap. Scrub's turn this time coming in up against Limitless. Banana Head has a chance. He takes it to the corner. Who's going to be the first Pioneer just to make this happen? Because it does seem like a goal for the Aussies is on the way.
Ripped on target from the top of the box, but the misdirection spotted by Limitless. Soft clear could be danger, and cleared away to die for, diving off the backboard. The press is still here for Pioneers, battering down the doors, and finally they'll kick it off its hinges.
It has been coming, and it's perfect rotational play from Pioneers. Banana Head, the couple of touches, and Scrub coming in. Not the first time those two have combined for a nice finish. And if you look at their body language, they think this one's as good as one. I'm not sure that's the case as far as Limitless are concerned, though.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're Pioneers, you should be feeling amazing. That was genuinely 3.5 minutes parked on one side of the pitch. You said perfect rotational play. You are dead right. That was a beautiful attacking sequence from Pioneers, controlling the pitch, containing the clears, making sure to put the ball into scoreable spots. You made Limitless play a perfect defense to keep you out, and finally, you just out-sieged them. Nice pass to Hunter here. Open net. 2 on the board for the Pioneers. And Limitless just trying to get something out. They finally overstretched themselves to die for, hoping to win that 50, and just a step late.
And breathe, Pioneers. It's looking like you've made it through this particular challenge, going 1-1 in the Swiss. As long as they can avoid doing anything silly for the next 70 seconds. But a good kickoff there from Limitless could just make them question things a little bit more. Tadaifa up against Scrub. So much space in front of Scrub now. As Hunter comes in, Hunter nips in again to die for at the near post. It could be 3, depending on Scrub's decision-making here, but not if both to die for and Darth charging him down.
Oh, I like it.
Diefor has a chance to get past Hunter, but again, from Hunter, the awareness was precise.
Yep, he's really kind of been on all facets, just the, hey, I'm kind of waiting here at the backfield. Whenever you get that ball too far away from you, I'm just going to go take it away. He lets one go this time for Banana Head, and it comes right back to him. He's not able to really get control, and Pioneers still find themselves in a decent enough place. A little demo in the midfield will force Hunter to hold that ball. Pioneers kind of looking to just walk this one home.
Tadaifa, come on, get yourselves a goal, Limitless. There's still time. The more you put on the scoreboard, the better you feel for the region, for this team, for their confidence in the 0-2 position in this beautiful Swiss that we have going on. Could happen here. Darth, he shoots. It's saved by Scrub. To die for one more chance to the backboard. Hunter should beat him to it, and Hunter should put the final nail in the Limitless coffin. And that is going to be that. Pioneers take the series 4-0. It was hard fought, but the Aussies were the winners.
An excellent series from Pioneers all around. Good efforts. Snowy's best game here in Game 4 in terms of score. 6 saves, though, all on the defensive side. It was a lot of hard work defensively to round out this series for Limitless, and credit to Pioneers. One heck of an attack there to finally break them down. But Limitless, unfortunately, just really not able to find a way through the midfield with any sense of consistency there throughout that series, and that's why they ended up just getting boxed in more often than not.
I do think that's a template that Pioneers can take going forwards as well, because they're a team that can score goals, but can they remain defensively after that fact?
And well played to them. Mobile One high performance replay, well deserved for Pioneers. Played a heck of a series. You deserve the win. And now we're going to have to figure out what to do if we're Limitless. It's got to be a long road here. You're at the 0-2 section of the RLCS Swiss stage in the wild card. So when we come back, we'll round out day number 2 of the lower bracket. We'll see you in a moment for our final match of the day.